It started at the very beginning with Beastie Boys, Fight for Your Right to Party. I was young and saw that video and thought, this is wild, man. What are these dudes doing? Like, what are these
No, I
guys?
hear you.
Yeah, like I want to talk in rhyme like that, man. So
For
I was
sure.
I was heavy into everything I could get my hands on, man.
Okay. Now, where did you grow up at? Where were you raised?
I
Born and
grew
raised?
up about an hour and a half from where I live now. I'm in South Georgia, a little place called Pierce County. Matter of fact, this is what I tell people nowadays because it happened. So Georgia won a national title back to back 2 years ago with a kid named Stetson Bennett, who is
Mhm.
from Blackshear. That's my hometown. He was a walk on, and that's our little claim to fame right now. Really, Georgia's national title winning quarterback came from my hometown as a walk on to UGA, and that's something I never thought I'd be able to say really because my hometown's small. You know what I'm saying? But that was cool to see. But yeah,
Yeah,
a
I
little
heard that.
little small country town, man.
How far away is that from Atlanta?
It's about 5 hours away. I lived up in Atlanta in Austell and Marietta for about 3 years and recorded in about two or three different independent labels up there and thought, man, I thought I was fixing I thought that was it.
You finna go, huh?
That was it. I thought I was gone, man. I thought I was gone. We was thought we was connected with the right people and we may have been, but things didn't work out. So that's the way it is.
Okay, okay. Now, who, where is anybody in particular that we may know that you were affiliated with at that time?
We were taught, it was kind of like, man, the hip hop scene in Atlanta is so broad and it's been broad for years. So everybody is, even if you pushing independently or whatever. And this was at the beginning of like the independent craze, where Cash Money was big already by then, but it was like they stuck the flag in the ground like independent labels is where it's at. So everybody in Atlanta had a bunch of different independent labels and you was linked to certain people. And at a time, my manager had a connection to Jazzy Faye. He was working production with Field Mob and I think Ludacris and them back then, which I was loving, man, because I'm a big Field Mob fan. And I was like, if we can just get in there. At one point,
Yeah,
this is gonna sound crazy, but
I do like film mob.
oh man, I love Field Mob, bro. They're one of the most
Yeah,
underestimated.
no, I feel you though. A lot of them harmony, they had a good harmonies too though, and
Oh man,
melodies and yeah.
insane.
No,
Some of
no, no good and no more.
oh my god, that
That's my
that dead
song though.
bro. I just got done playing that Dead in my Chevy. I play that probably once or twice a week. Still, them harmonies are
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, man.
But it was a couple. I one of the labels we was messing with, bro. We had a this is gonna sound wild. We had a one-arm DJ from North Carolina. His name was DJ One Arm Bandit,
Is
and the
that
kid
right?
had a nub, and right here at his elbow had a nub, and he worked the fader that way, and he could chop and like that's a lost
Uh,
art now to do in
hey,
general. And
hey, that's the crazy part is my son has the same thing, so
really,
I know he could probably do it because my son
yeah.
played varsity basketball.
Oh, there
He
you
does
go.
everything else. So hey, yes, sir.
Yeah,
I believe it very much so
yeah,
because
he did.
people underestimate the nub.
They do, bro. And he was killing it with that. He's
Hey,
pivoted, worked the fade with it, and
I
chopped
already
both
know it.
sides. It was dope, man. And he was so good, bro. I remember our manager at the time was like, if y'all wasn't dope as y'all are, he would steal the show from y'all. And we was like, we know. Trust me, we know, bro.
I
But
feel
uh,
you.
but he started making a connection. This was dumb, bro. We was chasing like this was around the time when you wanted to get big record deals. That's what everybody was
Yeah.
dreaming for the early 2000s. You want to get that cosign and that signature and whatever you got to do to get on.